And I know damn well my phone's going to bloop saying, "Oh, you're live, dude." It does it every damn time.
It just wants to let you know in case you didn't know.
I know, in case I forgot that I'm recording myself. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how would you know unless you got a notification for it?
Yeah, right, exactly. Despite the fact that I'm doing it right fucking now. Thank you, YouTube. But anyway, yeah, hi guys. Welcome back to Blood, Sweat, and Steel. Welcome back to the Forge, which is it's a D&D channel at this point. Who am I kidding? But anyways, these are yep. There we go.
It was delayed this time.
When last we left our intrepid heroes and these guys, we were exploring the final cave dungeon thingy House Kenneth facility to try and locate and hopefully shut down without exploding the true naming device that is causing a ruckus in what is now known as the Mournlands. I'll allow our players to introduce themselves, their characters, and remind you guys who they are and who they're playing and why it's all their fault.
Okay, well, that felt a little pointed to start with.
You're the one who came up with the concept.
Listen, I didn't put a giant red button in front of the players, so I just want to say that first.
And I didn't make the player push the button.
But you put a shining beacon on it.
The PM version of that, so you can just get out of here with that.
I didn't require anybody to do anything.
You said just a casual cage full of murder chickens, just in case anybody wants to know. And I did very much want to know, so. And then I did find out, in fact, that they were murder chickens.
You, in fact, fucked around and in fact found out.
Very much so. Anyways, I'm Rebecca, playing Opal, who is an elf, who's a barbarian, who opens cages of murder chickens when given the opportunity. That's pretty much that.
Okay, hi, I'm Teia Kennedy. You can catch my YouTube channel, Teia Kennedy, where I don't post videos other than live Eberron D&D campaigns. And I am playing Valeria, the rogue, who was supposed to be the shit disturber, but apparently Opal has really taken over that role now.
Kind of.
And Rahaz is like threatening to step her game up as well. So yeah, I'm just here for the fun. This is the first time I played D&D, so I'm enjoying it.
I'm Rahaz, otherwise known as Isca, the Stitchin' Witch, on YouTube. I do actually still post videos to my channel occasionally. Oh. Shocker. Yeah, I'm playing a half-orc druid, which apparently makes sense in the Eberron world. It definitely doesn't make sense anywhere else. And I'm blow shit up today.
Okay.
Oh no.
Like I said, last we left our intrepid heroes and you guys, you had just completed the first level of this particular House Kenneth facility and are now exploring the undersection. You've delved down the stairs after finding out what a mimic is and discovering a large number of cockatrice. Thanks to your very overly curious barbarian. And have descended down a set of stairs after doing all this. Cole, you've discovered, is dead. And Nort is suspected of being a little bit less than honest, if we remember from last time. And you guys have just entered the sort of downward bound tunnel here that you find yourselves in, and you come to a bit of a crossway. This stairs/ramp descends downwards into the darkness, and you come across sort of a cross section here where you could continue straight down to the sort of south down this way here, or you can also branch out going this way. The path down this way sort of cuts off a little ways. Going this way, this is a stream here, but your dark vision limits your ability to see color, but you can feel the splashing and the wetness in your boots that you are at this point, sort of standing in very shallow, like ankle deep water. It's a bit of a stream. What would you like to do?
Okay, I have a question first.
Go ahead.
Where the hell are we?
We
I
went
don't remember
downstairs.
how we got here. I remember we went back to Nort with Peace.
Rahaz wanted to go in the basement. I remember that, or like downstairs.
The basement of what? The basement of Nort's Forge?
No, not Morris Forge. You were back in the Mournlands,
Okay.
and you went to a mountainside area where Opal got kicked off the side of the mountain
Oh yeah.
and had to tumble down. And you guys fought some were-rats and some warforges to get to where you are,
Okay.
as well as you explored a little bit of a cave cavern area after bypassing some aerospace.
And then what are we looking for now?
You're looking for the true naming device, which is the House Kenneth mechanical device responsible for causing the Mournlands in the first
Okay.
place.
So we're looking for the actual true naming device now. Okay.
Right. It's
Thanks. I didn't know that.
you're under the assumption it is some type of mechanical device, but you're not sure what form this mechanical device might take. It could be a pipe organ for all you know, or it could be a sort of jury-rigged contraption of ancient design that is being used for purposes that it was never intended for, or it could be a completely new concoction that's perhaps not working the way it was intended.
Either way, I think it'll be well guarded. I think that's one of the ways that we'll know what it is. Like when we see it, I think it'll
For
be
sure.
well guarded.
Well, I see a Warforged down below. We could go talk to him.
I do not see one.
Said Warforged does not seem to have noticed you. He seems to be on guard duty. His attention is faced away from the tunnel that you're in. This sort of suggests that he's guarding against something else. Whatever ruckus you may have caused in the upper levels does not seem to have traveled down here.
Ruckus.
Probably because everything is either dead or turned to stone by now.
Nah, fuck it. I'm going up this way.
All right, let's go up that way.
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
Come on, Opal.
And you splash
Why?
through a small area, and you do find a little bit of an opening here. Okay, so at this point, in this area, you see this scene.
Hmm.
It's a
Oh.
desiccated dwarf.
Okay, I totally
A
heard
what
you say
dwarf?
desiccated
Sorry?
dwarf.
A desiccated dwarf.
That's not what I heard.
In this
You said defecated. That's just very different, Chris.
I'm like, I
desiccated
don't know about that.
dwarf.
I think you mean desiccated.
That's exactly what I said.
You said defecated.
No, I did not.
I think
So-
we all heard the first one.
I
There's
think you
poop
wanted to hear
everywhere.
the first one. Why you heard the first one. This dried out corpse of a dwarf lies on the floor of this chamber. Dressed in adventurer's traveling clothes and scale mail armor, a magic staff still clutched in his closed, cold, dead hands. Beside him is a backpack, still in good condition. On the rock wall is a hastily carved message that reads simply, "Nort lies."
Not a liar.
Okay, I want to see what's in his backpack.
I mean, I think we've all assumed that Nort's lying to us to some degree. With a name like the Incompetent, it's very hard not to think that. I say we search the body and the backpack.
Okay, so in the backpack, you find a potion of speed, one potion of greater healing, one item known as that Isca, you immediately identify this as a magical item. It is a set of like musical chimes. sort of like a musical triangle, but this is a magical one. If you remember, Isca, being a were raven, you have aura sight. Basically, you can identify magical items that they are magical on sight. You can't identify what they do, but you know immediately that it's magical.
Cool.
Your sight is telling you that this is a magic item of some kind. This chime.
Excellent. I want it. Shiny
Okay.
thing.
3 vials of a disgusting substance. 2 of them seem to be empty, but one still contains the same nasty, viscous black liquid. It is gross. It came in the same type of syringes that Nort gave you before he became lycanthropes to enter the Mournland.
Oh, okay.
If you remember, he gave you some kind of a substance that was supposed to be sort of almost a protection against the Mournland. This seems to be disgusting. It doesn't look exactly the same. It looks like a prior version of that. And lying beside the body of the dwarf is what is known as a quiver of Elhonia. You can tell just by the design that this is a probably elven construction, and Rahaz, you can tell instantly this is also magical in nature. The quiver itself.
Oh, can I put my arrows in it?
You can put an awful lot of arrows in it. If you expect it, it has a capacity for storing that is beyond what it should. It's bigger on the inside.
I'd like that for my arrows.
You also discover that it has things in it.
Ooh, like what?
It stores within it a long spear. It also has 20 silver arrows, 20 magical fire arrows,
Nice.
and 20 plus 1 magic arrows. And it has room for 20 more arrows.
20 silver, 20 fire,
Yes.
and 20 plus ones.
Yes.
All right.
And a long spear.
And a long spear.
Yep.
What's a long spear?
Stabby, stabby.
Yes. The pointy stick.
Cool, cool. All right.
He also has on him a plus 1 scale mail armor that he's wearing.
Of course, I can't use it.
Mm-mm.
I don't know if I can.
But I believe that the barbarian can.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, barbarians can wear it.
I suppose I'll take that then.
All right.
That makes me a little nervy, though.
Does anybody still have a means of identifying
Of identifying what?
magical items? You know what is magical because Rahaz can just do that.
I don't think I do, personally.
Okay.
Weren't you turning into a were-rat, though?
She did become a were-rat, but
Yeah, I'm a were-rat again.
she has dark vision. She does not have arcane.
Anything, or like, I don't know any of the were-rat stuff.
Twice per day you can wild shape, and you choose when you wild shape, whether it's a natural rat or a hybrid form.
Okay.
Plus you get plus 10 HP every turn that you take in a battle.
Yes.
Okay.
The advantage of hybrid form in Rahaz's case, it allows her to fly. In your case, it allows you to have natural weapons, claws and bite.
Yeah.
Can we
And
use our
TPs.
Wand of Wonder
If you wanted
as an
to.
identify spell?
If you wanted to. That doesn't cast an identify spell. Well, it doesn't guarantee it. You might perchance get one, but
Did we have a scroll
random roll.
identifier or something like that?
you might have had one in your inventory.
I
We
thought
did,
somebody
but I
had
think
one.
we used it.
You may have.
I don't remember.
We had one, but I feel like we might have used it.
What do you think we used?
An identify scroll?
We had a scroll to identify what something was in magical. Yeah.
Oh, that I don't remember.
We got it in like episode 1.
I don't think we've used it.
I haven't scratched it out. Oh, we did use Identify. Yep. We got 3 scrolls that were Cure Light Wounds, Detect Magic, and Identify. So we
Lame.
used the Identify one already, but we still have Detect Magic and Cure Light Wounds.
Lame.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit lame. That's okay. Well, during a short rest, you could study the item and try and determine what it is.
We can do that.
Or you could try. Well, I don't know. You might have a. You might find a thing. It's possible. Anyway, that's about what's in here.
Poor guy came afoul because of Nort.
Yep.
The way he took the time to write Nort lies on the wall before he died.
Well, yeah, he was kind of dying and starving. It looks like he was dried out very, very quickly.
Did he is it written in blood or something?
It seems to have been scratched into the rock with a knife or something.
Oh, okay. Not that that's important, but I just like the detail of it, just to know. Okay. For the armor, does that up anything on mine?
If it's better than your current armor, it would give you scale mail. It should be in your player's handbook.
Yeah, let me do a little look-see on that.
Mm-hmm.
AC 14? What was that? Oh, 14. Oh, hold on. I might be wrong.
How do I add
Hey, Johnny.
a long spear?
Oh, hang on.
My bad, I didn't have the D&D Beyond set up. This.
I mean, not that I'll ever use it, but because I really like my bow.
Well, now you get magical arrows to go with your bow.
I had all those magical arrows, but I was running a little low, so this is good.
So
I
I
have
dropped,
29 plus ones, 24 fire arrows, and 33 silver arrows, but I only have 13 regular arrows left.
okay, so Teia, I dropped a +1 spear in your inventory, so you should have it.
Cool.
I get the magical wind chimey thing.
You do.
Did you drop that in my inventory?
Oh, hang on.
Okay, I looked at. For some reason my D&D Beyond won't let me log in on here, but I found another website that says it's either AC 14 or AC 14 plus your Dex mod. I don't know if that's right though.
Rahaz, you should have it in your inventory. I'm kind of going to hand wave the identify issue.
Chime of opening.
Yes. And if you left click on the word chime of opening, it tells you exactly what it does.
Sweet.
does? What does it do?
It opens shit. Doors,
diamond?
locks, lids, anything.
Cool.
Like you just ring it and it's like, yeah, I'm open now.
Like I strike it against something to make it. I can only use it 10 times though.
Yep.
Okay.
It has limited number of uses.
Okay, that's cool. I was like, oh, so I've been rendered redundant? My lock picking skills?
Nope. Maybe temporarily, but nope.
All right, cool. So we're going to keep going?
Yep, that's up to you guys.
Bye, dude.
Ah,
Thanks for your
I
shit.
wasn't ready.
Oh,
Okay.
it just like
I'm going.
Yep.
brings around to where the Warforged are again.
Yep. And we need you guys to make me a stealth check just to see if these guys notice you.
Good.
All right.
That we love that.
Just normal?
Yep.
I got a 6.
I got a 17.
Okay, you barely escaped notice.
I got an 8.
Ooh, it's a good thing someone rolled better than that because otherwise the whole party would have been in combat right now.
I'm a barbarian. I'm a little clanky.
I thought that like Warforged were like not necessarily bad guys.
They're not necessarily bad guys. Everybody that you've met so far has been an asshole, though.
Oh,
Well,
that's
yeah.
so good for us.
Okay, friends. So do we want to go straight down or do we want to go off to the right?
I say let's go right.
I'm done with that.
Okay.
We can always come back to these guys if necessary.
What is that thing?
That thing. Hang on. Trying to get it to.
It's a box.
Stealth attack! Stealth attack!
Gelatinous. No! No!
I think we've heard of
No!
Someone sees you. Roll for initiative.
Fuck.
it.
You're gonna have to set us up for a battle there first, dude.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, that's right. I have to do it on here.
It won't let me do it. There's no combat encounter currently in your system.
Oh,
There we go.
Roll for initiative. Yachts. Normal.
Okay, yeah, you went first.
let's go 9.
Let's go 9. You can just make
More
it
than
up.
that gelatinous cube. What about it?
Isca, do you remember how to roll for initiative?
Yep.
There we go.
No, I do.
All right,
me a
so
minute.
everybody goes before the cube.
Was my armor class still 14, by the way, with the if I put the scale mail on? I couldn't find the thing.
Let's see.
And also, is our health points back up again, or are we still on what we were last?
Yeah, everybody has maximum hit points. You've had a long rest.
Just making sure.
Question.
What's that?
What's the deal with the +1 arrows and the silver arrows? I mean, fire arrows shoot fire, right? But
Yes.
why would I want silver arrows again?
Silver arrows negate lycanthropy's
Self-healing ability.
yeah.
Do gelatinous cubes have that?
No. Well, you don't know. You've never met one before.
Whatever you
I
do,
just said
don't
no.
stab yourself with one. By mistake.
Would fire arrows have an effect against a gelatinous cube?
You don't know. You never met one before.
Nice try, Valeria.
I don't really understand what a gelatinous cube is.
It is a 10-foot by 10-foot cube of acidic jelly.
Imagine like a thing of Jello.
Yeah, it's a glob of jello, 10-foot by 10-foot by 10-foot.
Okay, well, let's shoot it with, I don't know, like a +1 arrow.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, but it doesn't have the thing in it to like do the thing. So what does that do? It adds an extra +1 of damage, or what's the deal?
It adds 1 to your attack roll and to your damage roll.
Okay, so we'll have to add that.
Yes, you can add that manually.
Short bow. Obviously, because I'm hiding in the back. Attack.
It's gonna shock you guys, but she's gonna use the short bow.
Yeah, just mixing it
Okay.
up. 22, so 23. Does that hit?
That absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll down.
Nice.
These guys have the speed of snot.
Yeah,
10 damage.
they're about as fast
Oh,
as you
11 damage. 11 damage.
Okay. Where's my second?
It's pretty good.
Give me a second here. Okay. Okay, it's hurting. It's not happy.
Excuse me.
Let's see. Rahaz,
Uh-huh.
it is now your turn.
Oh, good. Okay. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, it's taking us a while to get back into the swing of how this works. Everybody, too.
I know. Well,
That's what I'm doing.
Fairy fire?
Yep.
25 cube with the ranges. Outlined in blue, green, or violet light. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw for duration objects. And it's okay. It needs to saving throw DC 15. Okay.
Good luck winning that DC saving throw.
I don't think he's going to, but no.
Oh.
So he is,
Shining like a fucking beacon.
yes, he is.
Which means no sneak attack on that thing from that thing is possible.
Correct. It cannot sneak attack you.
do
And
they
we get to roll
primarily
with
sneak
advantage
attack?
against it?
Yeah, you are rolling with advantage against it. Yes.
You're welcome, guys.
Thank
Everybody's
you.
attack against it.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, babes.
Welcome.
Is that your turn, Isca?
Unless I'm allowed to make another attack, then I think it is.
No, that's pretty much it. You can
All
move.
right, then that's it.
Okay.
Is that me? Am I up? Oh my goodness. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but I'm gonna hit it with my axe.
That's not a good idea.
I'm gonna
Is
try
this
it
like
anyways.
Minecraft where you hit it and it splits into like 4 medium cubes, and then each of those medium cubes
Yeah, but they're smaller at that point, right?
No, you're
Maybe
not.
it'll be fine.
cubes will split into like 6 medium cubes?
You don't know. You've never met one before.
I'm gonna hit it with my axe. Axey axe.
You have to get in melee range to do that.
Oh, let me do that.
That's not a good idea.
I'm gonna do it. I was born with bad ideas.
No, I
Don't
want
say I didn't warn you.
Okay.
Okay.
I rolled a 15 plus. What is this? Plus 2.
Remember, you get to roll with advantage.
Oh, that's right. Let me do that also. Oh, Jesus.
It's about like doing it online. You just have to click the
My
right
first
button.
roll was a little bit better, but that's fine. So I believe that is a dirty 20. Yeah. So I got a 22 hit. I think that probably hits.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So damage. Huh. A 10. Yeah. Finally. Doing some good stuff. Does my axe get stuck or something crazy?
Nope. Just roll damage.
I got 10.
All right. We're having some technical difficulties here, but okay.
Or
There we go. That's better. I don't know where that big square came from, but it's being a pain in the ass. But I'm ignoring it.
I kind of like that it's just a blank square.
It's just being irritating. The program wants to do stupid shit for some reason. Anyway, what did you roll?
A 10.
I rolled a 10 to hit or damage.
My hit was 20. My damage was 10.
Damage was 10. 73. Okay.
Wasn't that the? I thought that was the fairy fire. Was that?
It is. It's from the fairy fire.
Oh, it might. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. That makes sense. Okay.
Well,
it took
I'm using
damage.
this technology.
Yeah. Now it is that is I believe that's your turn, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I got in me.
So, the gelatinous cube is going to use one of its abilities
Uh-oh.
to engulf Opal. Cube moves up to its speed. While doing so, it can enter large or smaller creature's space. Whenever the cube enters a creature's space, the creature must make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw. On success, the creature can choose to be pushed 5 feet back or to the side of a cube. A creature that chooses not to be pushed suffers the consequences of a failed saving throw. On a failed saving throw, the cube enters the creature's space, and the creature takes 3d6 acid damage and is engulfed. The engulfed creature can't breathe, is restrained, and takes 66 acid damage at the start of each of the cube's turns.
Oh my god.
When the cube moves, the engulfed creature moves with it. An engulfed creature can try to escape by taking an action to make a DC 12 strength check. On a success, the creature escapes and enters a space of its choice within 5 feet.
Okay.
Basically,
Do I still get advantage for the saves or no?
it is. Well, you don't have advantage on the save. You have advantage to hit.
Okay. Yeah, I was just making sure. Okay, so this is a dexterity save?
Yeah, that you need to make a dexterity saving throw, and you need to beat 12.
Hold on.
Did you beat 12?
I did not beat 12.
You are now inside the cube.
Can I breathe?
No, you cannot breathe, and I need to 6d6 damage.
66? Jesus. Hold on. I don't even think I have that many dice. I was not ready for this. No, wait, I do.
I have that many dice.
Wait, I have these ones. I'm ready. I got this. So 6 of these bad boys. This is a great start.
For the record, I told you it wasn't a good idea.
So I'm just going to go ahead and roll this for it because I have 66 digital dice, and this will be better.
Okay.
Yep. There we go. 21 damage, Opal.
I like that better than what I rolled, so I'll take it.
Okay.
You said 21?
21 damage.
Okay. Not bad. Well, it's not great, but it's not bad for me.
Whatever. Just 21 damage. You never.
And you're not able to breathe this round.
Oh no, breathing. My natural thing that I do. Damn.
It's overrated.
Yeah, who needs it?
Is that
You
the cube's
do.
turn then?
Right now.
That is the cube's turn. That's all it can do.
Hey guys, maybe don't touch the cube.
Oh.
Just the thought.
Maybe.
Now
Maybe.
Rahaz's turn.
Guys, touch the cube? Bad idea. Don't touch the cube.
I told you that.
I know.
Why didn't it add my... Oh, because I didn't hit... Short bow. Okay, and I'm going to use my +1 arrows again. So
Okay.
first we're going to attack with advantage, right?
Right.
Ooh,
Okay, you hit. You definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
damage.
4 damage. 9.
9 plus 1, because I'm using plus 1 arrows, is
Okay.
10 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Cubes. The cube is cubing. So I guess it's the next person's turn.
It is. Oh, I'm so glad I roll with advantage.
Okay, go ahead and roll the damage. What are you doing here, Rahaz?
It's my inflict damage spell. So I don't know. It doesn't give me a roll damage thing.
It's basically as cure wounds but reversed.
Yeah.
So it's
that's
a
what
D8.
I'm doing.
It's
So
a D8
1d8.
a D8 plus your spell save.
So D8 plus what?
Your spell save. So your proficiency with spells.
Good question.
It should be a +2 or +4, whatever your proficiency.
Where do I find it?
It should be on your character sheet under proficiency. Proficiency bonus.
Do. Doesn't say.
Okay. Proficiency bonus +3.
Where do you see this?
Okay, you go into your character sheet.
Uh-huh.
When it's half work next to lawful good on the right, it says proficiency +3.
Oh, I see that. Okay, so +3. Oh, no, not 3d8.
No, 1d8 plus
okay, so 1d8. So I'm just going to roll it.
Yep.
So 5.
5 damage. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. It's cubing. The cube is cubing.
Cube is cubing.
Opal, the only thing you can do is attempt a DC 12 strength check to break out of the cube.
Come on.
Okay, so a strength save?
Yep, a strength check.
Oh, check.
Mm-hmm.
Go Opal. Go Opal.
So is that just like a D20 roll, and that's
A
it?
D20 plus your strength bonus.
Oh, okay, I got that. So 15.
You do manage it, so
If you click on your character sheet, and go to attributes, if you click on the word strength, a little box will pop up and you can either do an ability check or a savings throw.
Yep.
And you could do that right on the strength.
I have my stuff on here. I don't have the checks written down. I have the, what do you call it? Just the saving and junk.
That is basically your action. You don't have an attack action left. All you have left is a move action you can move if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll do a little bit of backup. We realized
Hey, please move.
that didn't work like we had hoped. Good test.
So because a gelatinous cube is slow, it can only move 15 feet. So he's going to attempt to move 5, 10, 15 feet.
You guys are still in the zone.
And attempt to engulf both Rahaz and Opal.
Didn't move back far enough, I guess.
I'll need arrows.
So I need you both to make dexterity DC 12 saving. Dexterity DC 12 checks.
Ugh.
Or be engulfed by a gelatinous cube.
How about a 9?
No.
Well, I don't need to breathe. Breathing's for losers anyways.
Yourself, loser.
Isca, I need a dex save.
Already did.
What'd you get?
8.
Rahaz, 8. Okay, so you're both engulfed.
Woohoo!
I need you both to roll me 66.
Here we go again. I should at this rate just keep these bad boys out because I know I'm about to be stuck in here a while.
That's not right.
Click on the D6 and the dice tray 6 times to add.
Should I do it on here? Because I feel like whenever
Yeah,
I
it
roll
might
it
be
in real life,
easier for digital
it
dice.
gets wild.
Oh,
Wait, how do I
5 damage for each.
how do I do it? Oh, I see. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll. That didn't do that.
No, you hit the bar
Oh,
6 times, right?
I hit just roll 6 times.
No, you push the box.
Oh, I see it now.
Click on the D6
Sorry.
6 times.
I got it.
19 damage for Opal.
Okay, that's fun.
Don't forget that you recover 10 damage every round.
Oh, I did forget that happens. Okay. 53 minus 19. Remember that one time whenever I got out and I was fine and then I wasn't fine? And then I brought it over to Rahaz.
That sounds like every game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It's not just that one time. It's pretty much every time.
Yeah, we like to have fun here.
Please
You know.
define fun.
So are you both like inside the gelatinous cube now?
Yeah,
Yes,
they're being eaten. They're
We're
being
hanging out.
digested by the gelatinous cube, yes.
Okay.
We are basically being digested.
Thank God for my rat powers, am I right? No?
So
How about that raven power?
that was
Huh?
kind of everybody's turn. So, Valeria, it's your turn now.
Okay.
Shoot
So I
it.
can move and I can attack.
Yes.
And then I also have a cunning action because I'm a rogue. So then I can use dash, disengage, or hide. What's dash?
It lets you run twice, move twice.
Okay, so I could move, shoot, and then move again.
Yes.
Okay, how far can I move?
Your speed.
What is
Your
my-
speed is 35. You can move 35 feet.
Okay, I
Oh,
probably
no,
don't need to move.
your speed is now 40. That's right. Because you're a were-rat. You're very fast.
Okay, so I'm just gonna move back enough that I'm like hopefully not in its, because it can only move 3 squares at a time, right?
Correct.
Okay, so that's far enough back, and then guess what, guys? Gonna break out the short bow
Really?
Gonna be surprised.
with the +1 arrows again. I can attack with advantage. Okay, 22. Does that hit?
Nice.
Yes, that absolutely hits.
23. Then damage.
Damage.
Damage at 11 to 12.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna maybe scooch back just a little. Just scooch.
That's a good idea. Great idea.
Okay. So it is now Rahaz can attempt a strength check. The DC
I
12.
am?
You can attempt a strength check to break out of the
I
cube.
can also cast a spell, right?
Can you speak while you're
I believe
engulfed?
so.
You
You have
can't.
no air.
You can't speak. You can't really produce what spell and what does it have a verbal component?
I don't believe it has a verbal component.
So
It doesn't say I have to speak it.
spells have 3 components. It may require 2 or more: verbal, material, or semantic. Semantic is like hand gestures. If it has a V by the spell description, it requires verbal.
Damn it.
If it has a verbal, you can't do it.
Damn it.
But you can attempt to break out.
So, ability check or savings throw for strength?
A strength saving throw, DC 12. So you would roll a d20 and add your strength bonus.
Oh, yes, I did.
Okay, you just barely break out, and you are able to escape by 1 block.
Only one?
Yeah, you deposit yourself 5 feet outside of the square. So you're 1 square outside of the cube, and all you can do at this point is move.
So she still has the choice to move on this turn, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she has a choice to move somewhere on this turn, preferably further than 15 feet.
Just not an attack, I don't think.
More than 3
So I can move more, though, right?
Yes, you can move up to your speed. Your speed, I think, is 30 foot. Okay. And that's about all you can do. Opal can now attempt a strength check to break out of the cube.
Okay. Mm, 19.
19. Yeah,
Woo! So then my speed is... Wait, you said it's 40 now because I'm ratty?
no, that's
Or
what
no?
your speed, because you're a rat, is 35.
Oh, 35. Okay. Well, that's still enough to get away from him.
Yes.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Should be fine.
Yep. Okay. It is now the gelatinous cube's turn. It is not happy. It just lost its lunch. 5, 10, 15. That's as far as he can go. And it is now Valeria's turn.
Valeria, might I suggest that after you attack that you move backwards, please?
Huh?
Might I suggest that after you attack, you move backwards, please?
I did.
Yeah, again, with this now your turn, so after you attack, may I suggest that you move backwards, please?
Yeah, well. So I did actually just move back, and then I will do my... Oh, I don't know. Let's do...
What
short
could it
bow.
be?
Oh, oops.
It's a good thing she has a ranged attack.
All right. We are going to attack with advantage. Sweet. 25. Because I'm using +1 arrows. 25.
Yes, that hits.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Then I will roll some damage. Like normal. Ugh. 7 + 1 is 8 damage. And then, because I have my cunning action, I am going to dash just maybe a little further back.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
It is now my turn.
Yup.
It is. Go ahead, Rahaz.
I'm working on it. That.
Oh! Originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. When I fail to save, the creature takes 2d8 thunder damage.
So I'm a roll damage now.
Away from you. On a successful save.
That's why you wanted me to move back?
Go ahead. I need to make a. Okay, I need to see what this guy's Constitution is. Constitution. Okay. D20. Nope. He failed. So
I roll damage.
Yeah, roll damage.
Hell yeah.
Is this a normal damage or critical hit?
This is normal damage. $10. And he was pushed 10 feet back, right?
You betcha he is.
Nice.
Okay. He's not happy about that. But I believe that's your turn, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Opal, it's your turn.
All right. I think I'm going to try doing a firebolt.
Okay.
So
Roll to hit.
18.
That hit.
Does that hit? Okay, and then that is a D10.
Did you roll with advantage?
I did.
Excellent. Okay.
Okay, and then I think this is a D10. Yeah. Oh, come on. I got a 1. 1 fire damage.
Hey, better than none.
Okay.
It is better than nothing. And that's pretty much also
All right.
what I have. So everything else I have is punchy punch hit other than that.
Yeah. So about all this thing can do is move now. So, and you guys are out of range because gelatinous cubes are slower than snot, as somebody once pointed out.
Speed of snot.
To be fair, they're not much different from snot. So,
26. Does that hit?
yes, that hit. Gosh, I wonder. Go ahead.
All right. Let's go. Damage. And remember, it's +1. So 10 damage. 10, 10, 10.
Woo.
Okay. This thing is not happy.
Keep saying
Aw,
that. But it's still-
muffin.
Y'all go ahead.
Cube.
Y'all go ahead. It's Rahaz's turn.
Whoa.
What?
What is the circle-y thing?
That was from when I cast Thunderwave before.
Oh, I didn't see it till just now.
It just showed
It
up.
just
Now,
showed up.
And because it was so successful last time, let's do it again.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I did. Now you have to do your DC savings throw. Oh.
No, he did not succeed. So
No, he did not.
dead.
Oh,
What freaking time?
It doesn't matter. It wouldn't matter what you rolled. That was dead.
15 damage.
You splattered gelatinous cube all over the cavern walls.
delicious.
Oh, look, more snot.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. Let's do it again.
Yay.
Yeah. That
There's
one.
some doors over here.
There do seem to be, don't there? So which doors are we talking
Which
about?
door
This
number
door-
1 or door number 2?
Okay.
Which one, Valeria? Door number 1 or door number
Go with
2?
Door
both-
number 1.
Okay. You want this one?
Yeah.
Okay, that door is locked.
Not for long, it isn't.
Do you want to use your thing, or do you want me to
Yes,
try to
I
pick it first?
do.
Huh?
Yes, I do.
All right. Can I do a check for traps first, or I do that after before I
Yeah,
open
no,
it?
I say we check for traps first.
We do that first? Okay, check for traps, please.
Go ahead. Check for traps. Roll me a investigation check. Okay. You're pretty sure it's not actually trapped.
Said looks great.
Pretty sure, but not actually sure. All right,
Pretty sure.
can I pick the lock then, please?
No, I want to use my thing.
Oh, you want to use your thing?
Yep.
Okay, I thought you didn't want to use it yet. Okay.
All right, I'm using it, Chris.
Okay.
That's it.
So hang on.
It's a room.
Hup, hup, hup. So what you find in here is a large wooden crate occupies this room. It is labeled very clearly. Warning, magic armor. Do not open.
Opal, is it even worth my time suggesting that you don't open this?
Well, this one's not exciting. It's not murder chickens. It's just magical armor. But do you want to touch it with something and then maybe get a mimic out of it?
No.
Can you check it for traps?
You could.
Is the trap that it is magic armor? Like, magic, how do they talk or something?
Are you doing anything with the crate?
Are you going to open it? Or does anyone want to open it?
I'm so tempted.
All right, I'll open it.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Can I check? Can I check to see if it's trapped or something first, though, please?
You may check to see if it is trapped, yes.
So was that an investigation?
It's an investigation check, yes.
11.
You are certain there are no traps on this crate. Are
Okay,
you
so
going-
I'm standing as far back as I can. I'm gonna open the crate.
Okay, the crate explodes a shower of armor plates that assemble themselves and begin attacking you. And magical animated armor is now attacking you. Roll for initiative.
Okay.
I'd like to point out that Opal and I are not actually in the room.
Yeah, all right, hang on. This thing. Go away. Okay. Valeria, you and the magical armor are now in combat. Yay!
I imagine we would hear the noise, though.
Yeah, you would certainly hear the noise. Roll initiative.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, you have one. Go ahead and make your attack, or whatever you're going to do.
Oh,
Sounds
and I
of
have uncanny dodge, so I only take half damage.
Okay. Sounds of battle can be heard by both Opal and Rahaz.
All right, so it's my
That
go.
sounds like a personal problem to me.
Well, I was helped last time, so I'll hop in. I'll get in this madness.
I will too, but man, do I ever want to not.
Okay.
But
Let
like
me
maybe when we defeat it, we'll get to keep the armor.
Ever the optimist.
That's true. All right, I rolled it. I'm in there.
Okay.
Got 15.
So it's both of you, then
Do-
go ahead, Valeria.
There we
Okay.
go. There's mine.
To hit? What was your to hit? I missed it.
That was my initiative. 13.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right. So I don't know. I guess they're up close, so I might as well do my. I don't have to use the silver stuff, do I?
No, you don't have to.
All right, we'll do my sword. Ha!
Okay. Go ahead.
Using something other than the short bow? Unheard of.
19
Does
does hit. Roll damage.
Eh.
6.
Six.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Opal, go ahead.
Okay. I think I'm going to use my great axe.
Okay, go ahead.
That is 6 plus 11. Probably not.
11 to hit?
Yeah.
Let's see. No, that does not hit.
Yeah, I figured that one wouldn't.
Whiff. Okay.
Shoot, darn it.
This guy is going to attempt a slam attack against Opal.
Damn, what did I do?
They hit it with an axe.
Okay, fair.
Try to.
Does 19 hit Opal?
No. Yeah, it does.
7 damage against Opal.
Okay.
And then Rahaz is up.
Oh,
Thunder
Thunder
Mace.
Mace.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
20.
20 doesn't need hit. Roll damage.
I tried.
Okay.
It didn't do it. So let me do that again. Let me see. Does it let me do damage now? No, it doesn't. Of course not.
Okay.
Okay, what is the damage?
Use the dice tray at the bottom. What does your damage say in your description of the weapon?
It doesn't say.
All the damage.
It doesn't say. It's not in there.
Okay. I just happen to know what it is. It's a D6 plus a D8.
A D6 plus a D8. Oh, did you roll it?
No, I'm clearing it.
Okay. D6, D8, roll. And then there's bonuses on that too, right?
Yes. So your strength bonus for a mace.
And then if you're proficient
plus
in
3.
strength, depending.
Plus I get a proficiency bonus of plus 3. So right now
There
that's
you go.
5 plus 6 is 11. Because
Okay.
it's a thunder mace, doesn't it do thunder damage too?
Yeah. Half of that damage is thundering damage.
Okay, so 11.
Which does pretty much destroy that particular construct.
Oh. Go team. Does he leave behind items or is it just turned to dust?
The armor just kind of explodes all over the room into pieces, and it is heavy plate mail.
Do we take damage from that?
No, you don't take damage from that.
Okay. Just making sure.
It sounds like someone throwing a bag full of pots and pans down the stairs, but you don't take damage from it.
Can I do a little investigation? Is there anything else in this room?
Sure, you can investigate. There's not anything else in that room. I'm going to go get a soda.
Oh, so then there's no point of me investigating.
No, you thoroughly determine this is empty other than that armor. I've written
Okay.
It was still fun.
A little field trip. I don't know where.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a quick buddy break.
Oh. My little leggies are falling asleep.
All right, I'm going to go warm up my tea. I'll be right back.
Oh boy. I'll probably take a pee break too while I'm at it.
Okay, sorry, I'm back. Where'd everybody go?
We decided to take potty breaks.
Probably a good idea. Johnny, we try to play at least once a month, but it doesn't always work out that way. Because sometimes life be lifing. So,
Well, we're going to, so you gotta figure out which one you want to watch. I am back.
alrighty.
But it looks like Opal is not.
No, not quite yet.
That's okay.
Oh, you play Traveler, Johnny? Cool.
Chris, are you able to modify my Thunder Mace so that it actually can do damage?
I can't modify the item.
You can't edit it?
No, I
I
can't.
thought you could.
No.
Hello.
You want to tell me what I can do then to edit it so that it does the right thing?
Hang on. And then damage. It's not doing it. No, it doesn't. It's not your fault. It's a weird hiccup in the system.
Okay. So where do I go to weapon attack, action type, melee, strength, attack roll bonus would be +6, right?
Yes.
Okay. Critical hit threshold 20. Damage formula.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a pain in the ass. This Foundry is great, but it has its issues. So, and it's.
I wonder if that'll be enough to make it work.
I don't know. Thunder Maze, yeah. Yeah, it's being a real pain in the ass. Basically, you'll just have to hit the D8, D6. You just have to do it manually. Above VTT? No. Yeah, we're still getting used to Foundry, and we've been playing since October. So, and Foundry is cheaper than Roll20. Roll20 just wants to nickel and dime you to death, so I'm not giving them my money.
Can we go into door number 2?
You could try, yeah, sure.
Do we think intrepid heroes? Should we go see what's behind door number 2?
That door is also locked.
Yeah, we might as well. We're already here.
I want to check it for traps.
Okay. You make an investigation check if you want. You're pretty sure it's not trapped. It's not
All right.
Doesn't
I'm
seem
going to use my little thingy thing and open the door.
Hey, you hear the click that indicates the door is no longer locked.
Oh! And close the door.
Immediately close the door.
We are not going behind door number 2. Those bastards nearly killed us the last time. All right, crew, what do you want to do?
I think I need to just replace the graphic with a goose. Replace that picture with a Canadian goose. It would have the same effect.
Yes, please. Replace it with a picture of a real murder chicken.
I can't wait to rewatch this part back just to see all of our reactions when all of them came up on the screen.
And that is a big old fat nope to the nope ropes.
Well, not door number 2 then.
Not door number 2. All right, crew, where are we going?
Is there a door number 3? Do I hear door number 3?
I don't think so.
Okay, just tunnels
There is
then.
this thing.
Hang on 1 second, Herder. Hang on 1 second. I forgot to fix something.
Oh, man.
Okay, there we go. All done.
There's this thingy up here.
Yep, it seems to be a dead end, though.
Oh, is there anything cool down here?
Not really. It's just a sort of a weird little offshoot on the tunnel.
Lame.
Yes.
Hey, left or right, guys?
Left.
Left is right and right is wrong, right?
That's how I go by.
Oh,
Hey,
there is
look, door number 3. I know it.
Somebody else can open it.
Well, I mean, I guess since everyone checked them for traps, I'll check for traps this time.
Okay, go ahead, Opal. Let's see the barbarian check.
Yeah, I want to try. Let's see. Because I also want to be like, yeah, it looks good. What do I do for that? I've never done this one before.
You roll an investigation.
Oh, okay. Really good to note that my investigation's +0.
Yeah, it's just a straight D20 roll for you, Rebecca.
5.
You're certain it's not trapped.
This one looks real good, guys.
There's not even a door there.
Well, I mean, since I'm pretty certain, I have to open it now.
Okay, it's
So I
locked.
open it.
So it's
Oh, just
absolutely
kidding.
locked. Yeah.
Okay. Just kidding. I don't know what I'm doing. Someone help. I mean, I could bust it down with my axe, but if we don't like what's behind the door, then it'll
it
get
locked?
a little bit fun. It is locked.
It's locked.
I checked it for traps. We look pretty good. I gotta be honest. Looks fine.
Would you roll a 5?
Yeah.
Sure, it does. Are you sure it's safe? But
No, it looks good. It looks
He
good.
doesn't even think there's a door there.
The fact
Okay,
that she
can
doesn't
I
think
check it
there's
for
a door
traps?
there.
You can check it for
Makes me
traps. It's
concerned.
not trapped.
It's not trapped.
It's not trapped. You know
I
that.
told you. I told you. You don't trust me.
Rolled
Okay.
a 5.
The blind squirrel gets an acorn once in a while.
Broken clock is right twice a day.
So if you're going to do anything with that particular door, you can go ahead and do so.
Yeah, come on, Valeria.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
I'll do
I
it.
mean, I could bust it, but we probably don't want that.
Is it locked?
It is locked.
Okay, can I guess I'll pick the lock.
Go ahead and roll a d20 plus your proficiency with thieves' tools. So it's your proficiency bonus, which is a +3. Plus your dexterity. So +8 +3 plus your d20.
So plus 11.
Yeah.
So we do a D20 plus 11.
Yep.
Damn.
Nice.
29.
Yeah,
Does that work?
The door is not locked.
Not any longer.
No longer
I know.
locked.
All
She
right.
made that look good.
I am.
How you be rolling all these high numbers? What's that about?
No, there's a gelatinous cube in there.
Door number 3 is the
Another
no-go.
one? Oh, fuck. Chris,
Damn, this
you're
place-
evil.
Unless we have to fight some of these to get.
Oh, this is
Half.
literally the same damn tunnel. Just went a different way.
Valeria
Oh.
just ran full on ahead.
Oh,
That
I
looks
see
fun.
something.
Yeah, this chamber is lit up by a fancy weird thing. Look at
Chris
that.
is like, would you guys stop fucking around with the doors and just get down there already?
So there seems to be some kind of energy field around a very old, very defunct-looking Warforged Titan. This Titan does not seem to be functional at this point in time.
You're very
Sorry,
muffled,
say that
Chris.
again.
There-
You're muffled.
Something around it. Oh crap!
She's psychedelic.
Hey, is that
I
better?
don't want to like just run
Yes.
and jump into it.
Yeah, this particular Warforged Titan is in some type of in some type of magical field of some sort, and it appears to be incapacitated, and is emitting these weird lights.
Is it a true naming
Ooh.
device?
You don't know.
How would we know?
You don't know. But further investigation may reveal whether it is or not.
Let's
Okay.
check out this room first. Let's make sure there's nothing else kind of like creeping up on us.
Okay.
There's some doors and stuff.
That is a cliff, Rahaz. It's 20 foot up. This side here.
Cool. Good to know. There's a door over here.
I see a
Yeah,
lot of
look-
things I
there's
don't
a-
like up there.
Cavern
This door
down there.
Or down. This guy has friends.
Yeah, there do seem to be Warforged up there. Upon coming within visual range of them, they don't have dark vision, so they're relying on lights. You can see their flashlights. I just didn't bother giving them lights.
That's
They
fine.
don't, you're pretty sure they haven't noticed you yet, Opal. But if you get their attention,
So
We'll keep it that way. We'll just go
I
this
think
way.
this is the true naming device.
Can we like check it?
okay. The shimmering light pattern seems to be forming some kind of physical barrier around it.
Oh.
Okay.
You don't think you can? You
Can
have?
I poke the physical barrier?
Do you want to?
I don't know. Do I?
I don't know. Do you?
Are there any sticks in the room?
Any sticks?
Those
Or
rocks.
like a rock? We can pick up a rock and throw
Do
it
you
at
got
it.
like a long spear or something? Why don't you poke it with
Yeah,
that?
literally, don't you have like a stick with a pointy end?
But I don't want to like wake it up and make it think I'm attacking it. So maybe we could just throw a pebble and see what
Poke it
happens.
with the other end of the
Can
stick.
you throw a pebble at it, Valeria?
Well, what else are we gonna do? Should we talk to it? Like,
I mean, does it seem alive?
It seems like a construct.
what the fuck does that mean?
Listen, I also felt that on a level, but hearing you say the question out loud really felt so good.
It seems like a robot.
It seems like a robot.
Effectively, it's not responsive.
Hmm. So even us this close to it, it doesn't seem to like notice us or react.
Correct.
Okay.
If Warforged could be in comas, that's what this guy will be. That's sort of what this guy is doing.
Oh, cool.
Hmm. Well,
Oh,
He is, however, quite large, very, very big.
big boy.
He's of huge size. Yes.
You want to see what I'm seeing?
Sure.
Look at this thing.
What is that?
So
Uh,
like,
Warforged Titan.
Oh, that looks cool.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Is there anything about this that we can interact with?
The other Warforged on the other side of the room?
Those Warforged are searching crates of some kind. We don't seem to have noticed you.
I have a banana peel from one of these rounds. Can I just like toss it at it to see if it does just a little?
Well, I can't toss a pebble at it, but you can toss a banana at it.
Well, I don't know. That's what I had available in my inventory.
You can if you want to.
I'm gonna do it.
Does Opal want to?
Oh yeah, why not?
Let me back up while you do that.
Why not? That's what she says. Why not?
Well, I mean, we have a giant shiny thing, and this is probably our last round of it, so why not? Miss, I'm gonna explode stuff. Where's that at? Why don't you touch it and explode it?
Who has killed both the gelatinous cube and
Right.
the armor?
Sure. No, but I'm just wondering where the explosions are.
You might have killed that
Thunder
gelatinous
wave
cube, but I did way more
twice?
damage than you did.
Okay.
And Thunder Mace?
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. I don't appreciate you enough. You're right.
You don't appreciate me at all.
No. Hold on. Don't be upset. Would you like? Hold on. Ooh. I don't have a lot of really nice things in my inventory. I gotta be honest. A lot of it's dead or
Rotting.
Or dingy.
Spores.
Or rotten. I mean, I have some owlbear feathers. Here you go. Nice
Did
little
the lights
owlbear
just go
feather.
on all of a sudden? What just happened there?
You have gotten the attention of other Warforged.
Why?
Because you guys are throwing banana peels at a friggin' Warforged Titan.
Oh, that's because you threw the peel. Okay, but it didn't do anything to the Warforged Titan?
No. Somebody noticed motion and commotion down by the Warforged Titan, which is sort of their
loudest banana peel I have ever thrown. I didn't think it would make that much noise.
He noticed the movement.
All right.
Okay.
Are
Fancy
they gonna
eyes.
fight with us, or can we like talk to them?
They are not actually attacking, but they're kind of coming down to see what's going on.
Do they notice
We're
a
just
banana
feeding
peel
it,
on the
that's
floor?
We're just trying to feed it. That's all. It looked hungry and lonely.
Definitely lonely.
Are there 3 or 4? Or 6?
I think that's like the number of which one it is.
Numbering.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Backing up?
Feeding it.
Why? What? It's a machine. It doesn't need food. We don't eat.
Sorry, I thought
How
it
did
was
you-
hungry and
How did
lonely.
you get here? That is of all the things you could have thought. How did you get here?
That's a
walked.
long story.
Did Nort send you? And his hand goes to a sword.
Who's Nort?
Make a bluff check.
You got this.
Deception?
Deception.
Deception, yeah.
Shit, I should have done it. I have a +6 on deception.
I don't know, that looks pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Okay, so Nort didn't send you.
Like I said, who's Nort?
It's a
He's
stupid dumb name.
he's a problematic gnome.
Yeah, we don't know any gnomes.
Oh, he's been sending his lackeys into the different House Kenneth facilities in search of something he thinks it can shut down the Turnaming device. We actually don't know that the Turnaming device exists, but whatever this is, it's clearly one of our ancient kin.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
But it's been tampered with by House Kenneth.
By who?
House Kenneth.
The Ravens, right?
The House of
No.
Making, the Dragon Mark of Making House, the guys that kind of
Oh,
to build stuff and break things, and they kind of are responsible for, or you suspect that they're responsible for the Mournlands being the Mournlands. And the
This
war.
is your ancestor, hey? Do you guys like worship him or something?
No, we don't actually worship him. This is the Lord of Blades, we think.
The Lord
Cool.
of Blades.
Not
We've
Lord
heard
of
of him
Blades.
before.
Yeah, I remember that.
But he's been tampered with. He's been altered by House Canada. We're trying to free him.
Can we help?
That's a good question. We don't know. If you're not working for Nort, then I guess that doesn't make you our immediate enemy.
I mean, it's not like we came and attacked you or anything.
I suppose that's true, but it does beg the question: how did you get here? How did you get past the others? Those were
What
Well,
others?
well-
We haven't seen any others like you.
so I'm referring to the last section.
Like
the other
the
level
bison
when you
stuff,
came
or-
in Ridgeway, all the warforged you fought there.
Oh,
He's cool.
yeah, those.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't seen any. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
tell
we
them
haven't seen
we killed
any.
them.
What are a warforged?
Make me another bluff check.
I wasn't the one who said that.
I said it. What do you want me to do? What do you want?
How did you get past the other warforged? The rest of our company.
We didn't see them, we said.
Make a bluff check.
Was that deception?
It's
Yep.
deception. A D20 plus deception.
13.
We don't like.
You lucked out. Really? They weren't there. What happened?
Oh.
Was there any sign of them? Was there a battle? Did they get fought? You
I don't
It
know.
looks like somebody was there and fought with them, but it wasn't us. When we came, it was all over.
It wasn't us.
Corporal.
Yeah, it must have been some of those other guys, man.
Yeah,
This
there was
guy-
the dwarf guy we saw who's all dead.
guy
Maybe he
then
did it.
Okay, this guy then turns to the rest of his company and says, "Corporal, take the two privates and go investigate. There's something going on. If the rest of our company is missing, there's something going on." And he does so and says, "Yes, sir. We'll go investigate right away. Are you going to be okay right here?" "Yeah, we'll be fine." "Okay." And they head back up to the upper level.
Yes.
that is so good because if something goes wrong, there are less people here. It's fine.
So, this guy, how can we help?
We're looking for a control rod to deactivate the field, and and possibly reactivate him.
Hmm.
Like, you need to open the field?
Yeah, we need to shut it down.
I might have something that can help with that.
You can do really?
Yep.
It needs a specific key.
Well, I might have something magical that can help with that.
I mean, I don't object to you trying if you think it would work.
Sure.
If her thing doesn't work,
Fine.
I have another thing that might work.
Chime of opening.
Okay. So you do need to tap it against the object to be unlocked.
Okay.
Tappy tappy.
Okay.
Tappy tappy.
Upon doing so, it cracks. The chime of opening cracks,
Ooh.
and the field does not dissipate.
Okay, so I have another thing.
That was sad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try. I think I have the. Yeah, I still have a window.
We could
Let
try
me-
the Wand of Wonder.
Let me try. I'm gonna slap the window stamp on it and see if there's a window here now that we could jump through.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that only works on a physical wall.
I thought it was a physical wall. I thought that was the idea.
It's a barrier. It's not actually a wall. It's like an energy field.
But if it's a physical thing, I
It
could
wouldn't
like.
become a window, but you would open it. There'd still be a barrier. It doesn't actually penetrate the barrier with a window.
Well, I've done all I can do.
That's not gonna. That's not gonna work. And it also destroys the window.
Damn it! Not the window.
So
Well,
what was his name?
So far as you know, this guy here, his name was Sergeant,
this
No,
guy.
this guy, the big Titan dude.
the Lord of Blades, or at
This
least
guy must
they
be so unimpressed
think
with us, by
this
the
is
way.
Lord of- they think that this is the Lord of Blades, but that doesn't make sense because the Lord of Blades disabled a railway, didn't he? That was in the newspaper.
He disabled a railway?
Last session, there was a newspaper article
Yeah.
explaining a terrorist attack on the lightning rail.
I mean, somebody could be a fake Lord of
The
Blades.
Lord of Blades was accused of it, and they're claiming this guy is the Lord of Blades.
So has this guy moved at all?
He hasn't moved in. Oh, this guy hasn't moved in 10 years, 12 years.
I'm not sure that he was really your Lord of Blades. We had just heard recently that the Lord of Blades was involved in an attack on the lightning rail. Do you know anything about that?
You probably still have the newspaper on it, Isca.
Let me pull it out and show you. See?
The Warforged takes it, and reads it, and goes, I'm not sure how this is possible. We've heard rumors of someone claiming to be the Lord of Blades. We didn't know if it was true or not. We've been here for quite some time trying to figure out how to get this field down so that we could revive our old commander. But
Are you sure that this is really the Lord of Blades then? Maybe it's not. Maybe this has been like polluted and made into that true naming device.
we'd heard rumors of that device too. The Lord of Blades went missing at the time of the morning.
Okay, so you guys are searching the chest, looking for the key.
We're looking for a key. We think it's hidden in the caverns around here somewhere. We were searching those crates up there on the ravine.
All right, can we help you look then?
If you don't mind helping, that would be fine.
I'm thinking that's kind of what we have to do, right?
Okay.
Sure.
You guys.
Either that or fling myself bodily at the.
Listen, the window thing didn't work. I don't know if that'll work.
Zwing.
So what are y'all planning on doing once you get past the barrier situation?
Give us a hand. We've searched up here pretty thoroughly. If you want to search some of the other nooks and crannies, that would be helpful. I'm going to continue my search up here, he says.
Sure.
All right, cool.
So do we roll like investigation, perception?
Up here, it looks like most of these crates have been thoroughly ransacked.
Yeah.
Rolling investigation would be helpful in the general area, sure. He does point to another cavern down south, further down here.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll go down there.
They haven't looked in yet. This seems to be sort of a gathering area. There's a lot of moss and stuff that's growing in this area. That's a bit of a pool over there.
Someone's at my door. Hold on.
Alrighty.
the doggos are upset.
That area coming up on Teia, you do see there's crates and stuff in there. Valeria, you do see there are crates and things in here. Hang on one sec. Down this way.
Wait, Valeria, which way did you go?
To the left.
Oh, this one.
Where'd it go?
Oh, I see.
Oh, there's like a lizard there. Is that a lizard?
Yeah, so
Sneak attack!
so in this area there's dead dragon remains.
Ooh.
Two treasure chests sit next to the skeletal remains of what was once a young dragon.
Aww.
One of the chests
Creepy.
one of the chests is marked very clearly, warning, magic swords, do not open.
I think we're going to heed the warning this time.
But I
don't
feel
know.
like maybe that's a trick and the key is in there.
What if it is in fact not magic swords? You'll never know.
You can make an investigation check in this area here if you'd like.
Oh yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna investigate.
Go ahead, roll me an investigation check.
2.
Hey, look, a baby dragon!
Oh my god, a
You're
dragon!
in a cave.
We're in a cave, guys. Whoa!
Really? No idea.
Okay, I too will check.
Okay.
We do an investigation.
Yeah. I'm not alone.
Cool. You agree with Opal that you are indeed in a cave.
Totes, man, we're in a cave. Cool.
Wow.
Everybody has deduced that you're in a
We
cave.
are in fact in a
Like,
cave.
there's a pile of bones that used to be a dragon. Or a fish.
The fuck?
Eventually, you do notice that there is some kind of shiny metallic object amongst the bones of the dragon.
Ooh, ooh.
Are those
Can I-
one of those like shard thingies or whatever?
Can you see what it is? Or it could be a shiny key. Can I see what it is? Please?
Among the bones of this now dead dragon, there is a gold and platinum rod. One end is tipped with teeth that resemble that of a key.
It's totally the thing we're looking for. I pick it up.
This item is engraved with the label TND control rod.
Alright.
Found it. Okay, so now we have to go back to the We're forgedy dude.
The question is, are we telling them that we found it or are we not? Are we besties with these guys? Like, I know that they're warforged.
Rahaz, back up, back up.
Thoughts? Things?
I think we need to go and try to stick it in the thing.
Okay,
Alright.
so. Okay, upon approaching the Warforged Titan, the control rod sort of begins to glow a little bit.
Like rainbows everywhere.
Yeah. Hang on one second. And this shuts down.
Who has the key? Go stick it in. Do I have the key? I have the key. I'm gonna go stick the key in the lock.
Okay, there is a key-shaped hole in the chest of the Titan.
You
I
got this, friend.
poke the rod into it.
Okay, upon doing that, so
And maybe I'll turn it.
the eyes of the Titan light up,
This is
but the
definitely
rest of
his
the
time.
body remains non-functional.
I have to turn it. Do you turn it?
You,
It's a key,
you,
right? So you stick it in and turn it.
you turn it, and then the eyes light up. The
Mm.
rest of the Warforged remains non-functional. This thing seems to be in very bad repair. and it appears mostly mechanical, even more so than most Warforged generally are. There doesn't seem to be any organic components to this particular Titan at all. The Titan is powered up as much as it can be. And a display on the chest comes up. It sort of looks like a slot machine. There's multiple controls and dials and levers, and the the chest cavity opens up as you turn it, and multiple dials and levers are presented. There are 3 levers in a row. There's 3 rows of 3 levers.
All right.
Are they labeled?
They are not.
I find the one that is the on-off switch and pull it to the off position.
There are 3 levers. There's 1 row, 3 levers, not 3 rows. 1 row, 3 levers.
And what position are the levers in? Are they up or down?
They're all in the middle.
Oh, so like neither up nor down.
Correct. This seems to have been a sort of jury-rigged contraption.
I feel like we should switch all the levers to up.
So I need everybody to make an intelligence check to recall information from previous sessions.
Ooh, okay. Intelligence.
Insight?
A D20. You can roll insight. A D20 plus your intelligence roll if you don't have proficiency in insight.
I got a 14.
Okay,
I got a 14.
that's enough to remember that.
I got a 21.
I was going to say Rahaz got a 20.
Okay, Rahaz, you remember very well that Nort repaired a broken docent from your last excursion into the Mournlands. You brought back a docent that was damaged. Nort sort of repaired that. And it is not actually sentient. It does allow you to interface a little bit with constructs with the true naming device, which was its intended purpose. Using this docent, you can sort of deduce correct combinations of levers.
Okay, let's use the docent then.
Putting the docent next to these levers will allow you to, basically, it would allow you to shut off the device.
All right, let's do that.
Okay, shutting off the device, you basically have 3 options. You can shut it off and it will self-destruct,
Good.
or you can shut it off and dissipate the Mournlands. Self-destruct would dissipate the Mournlands much more quickly, but it would self-destruct, and you don't know how big the blast would be. Shutting it off without self-destructing, just disabling the device without an explosion, the Mournlands would eventually dissipate, but it would probably take several years.
We are so going for the self-destruct option, right,
Yeah.
guys?
Okay, but we all need to back up first. Like, is there
Yeah,
like
obviously,
a
we
countdown
got one.
on the self-destruct?
So self-destruct would instantaneously remove the dead gray mist from the Mournlands, but you don't know how big the blast will be.
Okay, well, you pull the levers, Rahaz, and we'll go in over here.
Right. Yeah. You got this, right?
I feel like that feels fair.
I think
I'm going to
so.
do it, and then I'm going to book it.
Okay. This isn't timed. What you know is it's not timed. You're pulling the trigger or you're not.
Why don't
Oh, it's
Wait,
like instantaneous.
why don't you try
explosion.
and shoot an arrow at it or something?
Or I could tie a string to it and then, like,
Yeah.
really
Could
go
attempt,
back far away.
you could attempt to do that. You have no way of knowing how large the explosion will be.
I know, but it's a.
Like, could
I
it?
did say it was going to go out with a bang this episode.
I mean, I
Could
guess
it
you
blow
did.
up all the cameras? Like, we could totally be not safe no matter how far away we are.
Exactly.
There might not be a mountain left. Yeah.
We don't want to leave this device here for somebody
No.
else to turn back on.
No, I don't want to either.
Like, this is the thing, right? Like, we cannot leave this device here for somebody else to use again.
Okay.
I mean, I agree.
All right, let's do it. Let's just do it.
Okay.
Oh,
To reiterate, just I want to make absolutely certain we're all clear on the options. You could just shut it off, and over the duration of many years, the fog will dissipate and go away.
No, yeah, I think we
Assuming
heard
nobody
that
finds
one.
this and turns it back on.
That's a risk, yes.
So that's not really saving the
Destroying-
world.
Yeah, detonating the device will remove the device from existence.
Yes.
And it will also blow the mist out of the moorlands quite handily. The mist will dissipate very rapidly.
But we'll all die.
But well, you probably you might self-destruct yourselves. I want you guys to be clear on that problem, because I don't want you guys to remove your characters from play for the next campaign if you don't want to.
That's true. Okay, so we could conceivably deactivate it for now and then find a gnome who's not Nort the idiotic and get them to create something that would destroy the device faster but also wouldn't unalive us.
That is
Yeah.
possible too. Yes.
All right,
Let's take that road.
let's do that.
Right. 'Cause
That's
if
a happy medium, I
if you
call
just
that.
pull the self-destruct trigger, you're creating new characters for your next campaign. You can do it anyway.
I was like,
I mean, you can
slowly back away.
certainly be remembered as the heroes of the realm for doing that. But if you guys wanted to create new characters for the next campaign, that's totally an option. It's totally an option.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to do that.
Noted.
We could also create new characters for the next campaign, but not destroy these characters and come back to them in a later game.
I don't want to make new characters.
Happy medium mode activated.
Yeah.
Okay,
Safe shutdown.
so you've shut it down. What happens here is, over the course of the past several years, of the past next years, the dead gray mist does dissipate. During that time, it recedes and sort of shrinks and is basically sucked into what once was a Warforged Titan.
Oh,
It is now the true naming device. It was reconfigured and reconstructed in a kind of horrific experiment. Talking to the Warforged, you basically made friends with the Blades because you did not destroy their leader, or at least not right away.
yeah, about that.
The Blades, after conversation with them, they understand the situation. This is probably irreversible. They understand that whatever this thing was, it is no longer. They have what do you call it? Artificers amongst their own numbers too. Some of them are pretty good. They might be able to figure it out. But basically, they can sort of fortify and inhabit this facility and keep this device from being activated by unwanted hands. Meanwhile, the Moorland will be cleared of the dead gray mist. It will still be the Moorlands minus the mist. But that will allow for repairs and reconstruction and rebuilding of old Sire. And basically, you guys have returned Sire to habitable status long term. Short term, it's still a deadly barren wasteland. But
All right.
it doesn't have the hazard of poisonous mist that kills anything that comes in contact with it. It's not a were creature.
So it's
What about
essentially just
gelatinous
like a
cubes?
desert.
What about gelatinous cubes?
Gelatinous cubes are gelatinous cubes. They're dungeon creatures. They tend to inhabit anything that's a dungeon.
I was saying, so it's essentially just a desert now.
It's a blasted wasteland in that it's the landscape has been broken and warped by the mist, but it is not being constantly reconfigured by the mist and by the weird magics of the mist. So eventually, it could become livable, and green life and plant life might return to the area. So it's not necessarily a desert, because Sire wasn't a desert prior to the morning.
Okay.
It had green to it, and you've restored its ability to repair itself. But it's just going to take time to heal and
Kind of like after a nuclear fallout, right? Like
Yeah.
there's a time when the land is contaminated and unlivable, and after enough years have passed, nature sort of takes over.
correct. Yeah. That's sort of the same idea. Only, it's not radioactive, so maybe it doesn't take as long.
Yeah.
So, you guys have successfully freed the Mournland from the Dead Green Rest.
Woohoo!
And you've made friends with the Blade. The actual Lord of Blades, you're not entirely sure if he really exists anymore,
You're muffled.
or if he never has, or you don't know. You haven't met anyone who claims to be the Lord of Blades. Maybe maybe that was a figment of the Blades that made them up.
So the machine itself wasn't the Lord of Blades?
You don't know. They believe that it was, but it's no longer the Lord of Blades. But if it was the Lord of Blades, it was so old. It's as old as Warforged can be. And the Lord of Blades never actually did anything because he was stuck here. So, woohoo! You guys have thwarted the Mournlands and restored. You've allowed for the restoration of the Mournland. Let's see. There we go.
We did it.
We brought order to the galaxy.
Something like that.
Woo!
We did it. We did it.
Thanks, Dora.
So, as far as campaign conclusions go, that one was sort of lackluster, but that was me operating on almost no sleep this week and changing jobs and going to school and trying to figure out how to tie it all together in a way that wasn't completely nonsense.
Yeah,
These
it's been a
just sound like
crazy.
excuses, Chris. Come on.
What's that?
What the hell?
What's that?
I said these just sound like excuses, Chris. Come on.
Yeah, no, I know.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
I was just saying, it's been a crazy couple of months anyway, so
Right.
it's fair.
Which is why I'm very glad to be switching over to a pre-published campaign next. I don't have to come up with everything. That's already been done for me.
Yeah.
I just have to run it. Speaking of that, I guess the rest of the time remaining, we'll discuss how we want to start and what all we want to. How do we want to start our Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign? There's a couple of start options.
Okay.
So, let's see. Where are they? Well, there's the Warlock's Quest and the Lost Things. The Lost Things start options. If it will let me find it, beginning the adventure. Right, Lost Things. Use this adventure hook if you want the characters to have a strong personal investment in the story. Choose a settlement in the character's world near which the Witchlight Carnival will appear. Each character in the adventure party visited the Witchlight Carnival when they were a child. In fact, they snuck in without buying a ticket and had something stolen from them. Fate brings the characters together as adults, united by the common goal of retrieving that which they've lost. The characters begin shortly after the Witchlight Carnival returns to the character's world for the first time in 8 years. One or more characters might be a Witchlight hand, or troubadours who have spent years traveling with the carnival. The remaining party members are assumed to be visitors who remember the carnival from childhood. It's possible for certain characters to know each other, either because they work together at the carnival or because they're from the same settlements. So basically, we would decide what was stolen from you when your characters were younger, and now you're going back to the carnival now to return to your home world to retrieve that stolen thing. And that one's actually really cute. That's one where if you guys wanted to make new characters, it would make more sense because your current characters. I mean, yeah, we can do alternate reality characters, or we can start you guys over as your current characters at level 1 and play through this that way if you wanted to. The other start is the Warlock's Quest. Use this hook if the players don't like the idea of the characters having to find things that they lost as children and would prefer a more traditional adventure setup. This hook requires that one or more characters have backgrounds unconnected to the Witchlight Carnival. If you're using this adventure story tracker, you won't need to fill out the lost things section. Just leave it blank. In this preamble, an aging warlock named Madrick Roslov tells the characters about a fairy realm called Prismere, which can be reached only by finding and using a Fey crossing in the carnival. Madrick says that his archfey patron Zabilna rules Prismere. He begs the characters to journey to this domain and find out what has happened to Zabilna, with whom he has lost contact. If you like, you can. Whether Madrick. So basically, Madrick will basically be a quest giver. You'll bump into him after leaving, Sire and going back to whichever town you decide to return to. If you want to go back to Sharn, or if you'd rather go back to another city in Eberron, or so basically those are the two start options. The Warlock's Quest start option is the one that easier to pull off for a group of pre-existing characters. The Lost Things one is if you guys wanted to even keep your current characters but rewind back to level 1 and start a completely new campaign from scratch with the current characters at level 1.
Why do we have to take them back to level 1?
Only if you want to. The reason they have to go back to level 1 is the Lost Things setup is it presupposes that it's your first campaign.
Oh, I see.
It's like the fighting difficulty.
If we...
Yeah.
Actually, you guys are currently over leveled for this campaign. This is a campaign for levels 1 through 8. You guys are already level 5. So,
and I feel like we should have got at least one more level for defeating the true naming device.
You actually would be going up to level 6. The only reason I haven't leveled you up to level 6 because I don't know which start you prefer. Do you want to make new characters? Do you want to rewind your current characters? Or do you want to charge into this one at level 5 and see how it goes? Because that's a little bit untraditional. And it's going to make it more difficult for me to balance this campaign. This particular campaign, it's a fun campaign. It's a great module. But it's intended for, we're going to make characters specifically for this campaign.
Yeah.
That's kind of how this one is planned out. But people want to hang on to their characters that they played through this campaign. Just because you make new characters doesn't mean that your current characters are never going to be played again. We can just we'll table the Eberron campaign for a while, and we'll make new characters for a new campaign. And then once we run that one out, if we decide we want to go back to our Eberron characters again, we can later in another campaign, and nobody has to rewind characters at all.
how are you guys feeling for like firstly character? Do y'all want to stay the same characters that you are?
I think I want to do a new character.
Okay.
I'm up for anything really.
Because I could also be either way. If you guys wanted to stay the same characters, I would just keep mine and maybe change like whatever class.
If we want
But if we're doing new ones, I want to go completely different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I kind of want to go different.
yeah, like why don't if y'all want to do different characters altogether, I mean Teia's only ever made one D&D character, so we'll have another. We're gonna have like another session 0 where we all make characters for the new campaign, and I can get set up on D&D Beyond, and I have to get the the Wild Beyond the Witchlight book set up so that you guys can peruse it, because there are character creation options specific to Wild Beyond the Witchlight. I don't know if anybody's going to want them, but having them to look at, peruse, and decide for yourself, because there is the option to be a Fey Lost character.
That sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, you could also start as a Witchlight Hand, which means you're effectively a Fey creature. You also don't.
You just said we can be Fae?
Yeah,
I think you get faced up with that one as well, don't you?
The Fey Lost is effectively your character type, your creature type becomes Fey.
Yeah.
I want that.
You would still be an elf or a human or a gnome, but you're a Feywild elf. Human.
I want that.
Okay. Let's take a look at what it says about that. Fey Lost. Races.
So, like, instead of being a rogue, I'd be a Feywild?
No, you're.
Or instead of a human, I'd be a Feywild?
You'd be
Instead of human.
Yeah, Fey Lost human.
Or depending on if you want to be something else. Because I'm sure there are other races and stuff like that.
There are. You could be a straight up fairy, actually.
Mm-hmm.
The Feywild is home to many fantastic peoples, including fairies. Fairies are a wee folk, but not nearly as much so as their pixie and sprite friends. The first fairy spoke Elvish, Gnomish, or Sylvan. Okay, so let's see if I can find the stat block for Fae. Damn it, come on. Races, why are we not? I have to find them. Like, creature.
Were y'all thinking about staying the same class or changing a class?
I'm thinking Ranger.
You're going to be Ranger?
I think so.
Okay, that's cool.
I kind of like being a rogue.
We know.
You're
I was
bloody
thinking
good
about
at it
doing-
too.
Well, I don't know if I don't remember what the equivalent is, but I want to do like spells. I want to try really bad. So I could either be what is
Warlock?
it warlock or
Clerics of Magic
Cleric.
too.
that one's more healing based though.
That one is more healing based, but you can also do some wicked stuff too.
Hmm. Maybe I don't know. Because it would be nice to have a healer on the team as well.
Okay, yeah. If you're playing a straight up fairy, your size more small. So your size
Fuzzy, Chris. Can't hear you.
your creature type is small.
What are you snacking?
The dust.
Damn microphone that turned.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
This is microphone abuse.
Your
Live
creature's
on air.
small. You're the same size as a gnome. Fairy magic. You know the druidcraft cantrip. You starting at 3rd level, you can cast fairy fire spell with this trait. Starting at 5th level, you can also cast the enlarge reduce spell on yourself at will.
Nice.
So fucking Alice in Wonderland shit.
Basically.
Cool.
I like that.
The characteristics your wings are like those of a bird, a hummingbird. You might have shimmering, multicolored skin. You have exceptionally large eyes or ears, or you have a small spectral horn on your forehead.
Totally.
So, that's the Fey. Oh, that's the Fey. The Fey lost characteristics. Okay. Yeah. Herringon. It's an anthropomorphic rabbit. And then
Also giving Alice in Wonderland.
yeah. So, and then that's the Fey and the Herringons. Yeah. And then you choose background. Oh, that's where the Fey loss comes in. So, do you guys have a preference to like which start scenario, the Lost Things or the Warlock's Quest?
I kind of like the carnival one, but I don't know.
The Lost Things is more personalized towards the carnival. Yes.
I just like the idea of being in a carnival. That's really all.
I mean,
I don't have like a bigger reason behind it.
There's no creepy clowns in it, is there?
I can't tell you that.
Which
I
means
really
it's
hate
probably
creepy
yes.
clowns.
Oh, there's a full tent waiting on them behind door number 1.
They're
So,
like the cockatrices. They're just clowns now.
Yeah,
you have to. If we're using the
biggest
Lost
shoes you've ever seen.
if we're using the Lost Things starting
Little
scenario,
flowers.
you would roll on a table to decide what was stolen from you the last time you were at the fair. Of those things, you roll a d8. One of those things, the options are your ability to keep secrets is gone. Your ability to smile is gone. Your artistic creativity is gone.
If you're a what?
Your artistic creativity. You cannot do poetry, you can't do music, you can't do songs, you can't paint, you can't draw, things like that. A cherished doll or stuffed animal has been stolen from you. You have had your handwriting stolen from you, meaning you can't write anything.
Okay. So it can be a physical item or something like
An attribute.
yeah.
You have lost your sense of direction.
Oh, I already don't have that. That's real life, Rebecca.
You have lost 3 inches of height. Or
I guess if you're
That
afraid, that
sounds
one's
like-
not too bad.
or
That sounds like Teia's character right there.
you have lost all sense of fashion.
The tragic.
If
Loss
Jasmine,
of fashion.
if Jasmine was playing in this campaign, I would suggest that one be hers. She'll go through hell and back to get it back too.
That she would.
But we can also come up with something else something along
Oh, like
those
custom
lines.
ones.
Right.
That'd be fun.
Like your ability to tie knots of any kind. Gone. If you're a sailor, that's bad.
Losing
the ability to open doors.
Teia would go to the ends of the earth and back to get that one.
You're essentially a vampire. You're just not allowed in any place unless someone opens it for you.
Because I'm invited in. I can't go.
Yep.
I like that. That was pretty funny.
Or
I was like the options it presents for like what you could lose.
another option is maybe you lost a sibling.
Oh damn!
That got real dark real
I
fast.
know.
Cool.
Sibling's been kidnapped and taken into the Feywild, and now you have to go and rescue them.
I mean, yeah, that checks out. People do get kidnapped a lot in the Fae.
The Fey be doing that, yes.
Faye be
Maybe
doing
like
that.
kidnaps. I don't know. Can't
But
stop
I
them.
can also see the Fey stealing your sense of fashion too. Like,
Yeah.
I
They
guess
would
I'd
do
have
that.
to have one for them to steal it in the first place.
your sense of direction, maybe.
I like the sense of direction one just because I relate to that one so much already. I
You'll
never
have
know
to
where I'm
tie a
going.
string to your wrist so that you don't go wandering off.
Right.
I feel like a ranger with no sense of direction could be a problem.
Or a really, really funny character.
I was gonna say that sounds like comedy gold right
Yeah,
there.
that might be how you ended up in the Feywilds.
Might be. You know, I think I just might have to do that. I think I just might have to do that.
A
I
ranger
mean, I like it.
with a sense of direction.
I'm
We're
stealing.
going to the Feywilds to try and find it. Okay.
Just be like pointing the boat or the arrow one direction. Isca, no,
He went
it's
that
over
way.
here. It's over there.
Yeah.
Right over there, really. But he went that way.
Yeah.
It's like that Wizard of Oz
That
scene.
That way, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I see no problems. I think this is great.
You guys are just gonna start learning that, like, when I go off in one direction, to just literally 180 at the other. So, like,
Yeah.
come on, we're
This
actually
is
going
literal-
this way.
but
Oh,
you-
okay.
This is literally the opposite of your last character, though, because your last character had an infallible sense of direction because of their mark of
Yeah.
finding. So now you're playing the polar opposite of that.
This is gonna be good.
I think so.
Yeah, but
And by good, I mean I'm gonna be causing utter mayhem for a change.
I feel
Oh,
like
you
this is
guys
a little
get
bit
to have
payback
it.
all of a sudden.
You guys get to have a turn babysitting.
Or not, and we could just play in utter chaos all the time.
I don't think Chris likes the sound of that.
oh no, I love it, but you guys might not like what happens.
I mean, I guess I don't really know what kind of character, like, personality-wise, that I want to do yet. Because Opal was definitely, like, very just go with flow, crazy, whatever.
Nobody's decided to go with the horny bard trope yet.
One of my friends does
Being
that
a bard would
so
be
well
fun.
that I cannot copy her because it would just be poor imitation.
I'm actually very much relieved that y'all haven't decided. Almost every game group, somebody wants to do that at some point. I'm glad it
Yeah.
hasn't yet.
I hate playing bards.
See, bards are one of my favorite.
I've never played as one.
They're one of my favorite character classes because they're extremely versatile. Everybody makes fun of them because they don't know how to make them good. But there is a way to play them that they're actually really enjoyable. But because they're not specialized, they're not specialized in anything in particular, so people don't really know where they fit in.
I played a bard once, and I was like, I had so much opportunity, but I didn't know how to play them, and also the DM was not really making the game like playable for a bard because it was so combat heavy. It was in Pathfinder, and like he was just throwing like battle after battle after battle and combat at us, and like, you know, because it took so long in Pathfinder to level up, it was like all I'm doing is doing like the hyping up the party thing so that they get a +1 to all their rolls.
Yeah.
But like then I go to hit and it's like 1d4 dagger damage, and it's like,
Well, let's take 5 for a bathroom and snack break, and I'll be right back
sounds good.
with a conversation.
Oh, look at you, Teia, looking all dark and mysterious.
Very rogue.
I'm just cold. From just sitting here for like a couple of hours, it's like all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god, I'm so cold.
You look comfy though, at the very least.
I am.
I'm a little blanky.
Blanky with cleavage.
I know, I'm sorry. I don't have a lot of clean clothes.
Don't be.
But we love a good boob window. I don't know.
We do love a good boob window.
So I'm hype and happy.
I just read a smut book, and the girl works for the dude, and then she wears like those kind of cutout dresses with the little windows. And
Yeah.
his nickname for her is Windows.
No, not that.
He doesn't want her to wear the
Reading.
dresses anymore, so he just starts calling her Windows.
Which book were you reading?
I don't remember what that one was called. It was like 3 books back.
Oh, well. How romantic.
Let me go see it.
I went upstairs to quickly go see my oldest. Just came back from. She's been staying at friends' houses across town while she's been going to school, and I'm like, "You're reading a book? It's smut." Like,
Dude, when I was a kid, I used to, like, probably 12, but we had a family computer. We didn't have personal computers in our home. I would just be reading it in the main living room on there, and my parents never bothered me because they're just like, oh, she's reading, you know?
fanfic, right?
Yeah, it was all fanfic.
Yep.
One shot's the full amount of it.
Gundam Wing fanfic was so dirty.
Mine was just mostly, like, I don't know, anime related. I think it was Bleach and, like...
Mine was Gundam Wing.
We love them.
Yeah.
I haven't read any in
so
a long time. It's been a while.
Because now we have access to the better stuff.
Yeah, I mean, at that rate, it's just...
Well, so
yeah.
you told me about that Unhinged book.
Oh, no.
Did you read it?
No, I did not. But it turns out one of my coworkers at the bookstore has. And she goes, it is exactly what you think it is. And I was like, wow, I can't believe that you managed to get through that. She goes, once you start, you just kind of can't stop because now you have to know where it goes.
I mean, that's fair.
Like a train wreck.
You can't look away.
Yeah, it really is. Like, she's like exactly that. She's like, it's sort of like a train wreck. You just kind of can't look away. Like, it's so bad that you have to keep reading because you've already wasted this much time getting into it. Now you need to know where it goes.
The full commitment process. I mean, if I had the opportunity to read it, I probably would. But I don't think I'd go out of my way to spend money to read it.
No, you'd need to get like a free copy or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Although if it's like, 50 cents on Kindle or something.
Yeah. I mean, at that rate, what a deal, what a deal.
Okay, so in a few minutes, I make a tap on the door. That's just dinner ready. But I'm going to eat it here.
Well, I ate my dinner here, so...
Are we interested in what the campaign-specific background options are, which are optional? You don't have to pick any of them. There's race options, which are basically Herringon or a fairy, which is just a short person with wings that kind of help you jump. Beyond that, it's not terribly special. Or you can be a Herringon, which is an anthropomorphic rabbit person. I don't see that for anybody here, but I might be surprised. Those are the racial options.
What was the book called?
Wild Beyond the Witchlight.
I want to see all the...
Okay. Do you have D&D Beyond account?
I do. I just don't know if I'm logged into it.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I have it on my phone. That'll probably be easier to look up.
Okay. I can read you the background options, which one of them will be Fey Lost. You grew up in the Feywilds and disappearing from your home plane as a child. Perhaps you were spirited away by a kindly Fey who thought you were destined for great things. Perhaps you stumbled through a Fey crossing by chance during a twilight stroll in the woods. Perhaps you were kidnapped by evil Fey but escaped from their clutches. Whatever the manner of your disappearance, you gradually fell under the Feywild spell and learned a little about the nature of the mercurial tricksters that dwell there. So, when you finally returned to your home plane, you did not come back unchanged. You are haunted by the fact that the Feywild, a mirror world hidden behind the mere twist of perception, is only a hair's breadth away. Although your memories of the Feywild grow fainter with each passing day, your heart swells with a mixture of fear and joy at the prospect of one day returning back to the plane of fairy, your home away from home. So, your skill proficiencies, you get survival proficiency. Tool proficiency, a musical instrument, languages, Your choice of Elvish, Gnomish, Goblin, or Sylvan. And you start with a musical instrument. You get a Fey mark. You're transformed in some way by your stay in the Feywild. You gain a Fey mark, determined by rolling or just pick one. Your eyes swirl with iridescent colors. You have a sweet scent like that of nectar or a cinnamon bun. You have long whiskers. Your ears are covered with tufts of fur. Your skin sparkles in the moonlight. Flowers bloom or wilt in your presence at your choice. Your hair is made of vines or brambles, or you have a tail like that of a dog or another animal, or none of the above.
It's wild beyond the witchlight, right?
Yes. Witchlight Hand is another background. You work for the carnival. You're an employee of the Witchlight Carnival. You're a carny, basically, is what that is. But you get some skills, sleight of hand, and a disguise kit, and a musical instrument. You pick any one extra language that you want, and you kind of know everybody at the carnival.
There we go. I got it. Finally, I found it.
Okay.
Now where? Backgrounds, races. That's where I want to look.
Would you recommend a high elf, a wood elf, or an Eladrin elf for the Fey challenge?
Any of them are perfectly appropriate.
The Eladrin one is the one I wanted to do originally, but I didn't do that for.
Yeah. Wood elf make a lot more sense for a ranger. But
I'm going with Eladrin.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
How did you look up the different races for it? Because whenever I try to look it like says I have to pay for it.
Yeah, you don't want to.
I don't know. I just looked at it. It just came up as like 3 different types of elves.
Well, I don't think you're looking at the same book. I think Isca might be looking at the character creation.
Yeah, I'm in character creation in D&D Beyond right now.
Oh, okay.
Are we wanting to record this still and like broadcast, or are we wanting to shut that part down?
We can shut that part down, and that way, it can be your characters can be a surprise for the first, game 1 if you want.
That'd be fun.
Okay, so we're gonna stop recording. I'm gonna stay online though. We'll keep chatting. So this has actually been one of our shorter sessions.
Yeah.
But we'll see you guys next time, and before we get offline with each other, we need to talk about when we're going to meet up next time. So,
Okay.
All right, and bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.